Welcome back to Let's Play Dino Crisis 2, everyone. Now, switching consoles hasn't made the recording any easier, so we're just going to continue and try to muscle through it. I apologize for any audio issues that you may be experiencing. But now we've got control of Dylan again, after Regina went through the third energy facility, and we have no goodies to buy at the shop. Now we're going to go down to the tools first, and you see that we have the lightweight armor. By wearing the armor, it will reduce the damage you receive by half. Now, we're already pretty tough considering we have unlimited ammo, but in a normal playthrough, this is pretty much a must-buy. Now, we have some new weapons here, but the question is, can we afford both of them? This here is a chain mine. This is going to be a very important sub-weapon for us coming up in the next part of the game. Fires 5 mines into the ground, blasting them instantaneously, and turns the enemy on its back. So what this does is this will flip over dinosaurs that it blasts, and it's going to be pretty important pretty soon. Now, unfortunately, we don't have enough to buy the anti-tank rifle, but when we do have enough, I'll be sure to show it off. Alright, Dylan. Now we are making our way into Edward's City at this point. But first, I think we have to go through a jungle to get there. And if you remember when we were together last time, our buddy Dave was calling us for help. He found a whole bunch of survivors there. Got a dead Triceratops. A large herbivorous reptile. A Triceratops has crashed into a wall and died. It seems that someone has shot it with a poisoned bullet, causing its nervous system to break down. You almost got me, Raptor. I knew you were coming. We're starting to get tough ones now. They can take more than one shot. There's a large bite mark. It could be the bite mark of a dinosaur we've never seen yet. And there's a dino file over there. You found a new dino file. Inostrancevia? Something like that. I can pronounce that thing's name, but I freeze when I see an enemy. Length 3.7 meters. Height 1.2 meters. Observation records. The cave route which leads to the city passes through a volcano. 2 years ago, the volcano suddenly started acting up. From about that same time, the four-legged creature began appearing. They seem to favor hot and dark places. We believed that these four-legged creatures were herbivores due to the scarcity of living organisms in their habitat. But when one of our men was attacked by one of them, we learned they were actually omnivores. Although they are slow, we have to find ways to counter them. Combat record. We still have yet to find a way to fight them. It's their ultra-hard armor it's their ultra-hard armor which they wear that makes them so tough. No regular firearm will hurt them. Their jaws are also very strong enough to even crush a helmet. The only effective way we know so far is, when they attack, they stand on their hind legs. This is when you should shoot them in the stomach. It seems to be their weak point. Currently, a prototype weapon is in the late stages of development. This mine-like weapon, when completed, should flip them on their backs. But we don't know for sure if it will really work. Alright, and those are the monsters we're going to be using our chain mine on soon. Alright. before we can get out, we gotta slash our way through this ivory. We'll know I'll take down the raptors, so that way nobody sneaks up on us. Oh, I have to change that. Alright, and that probably puts us real close to having enough points for the anti-tank rifle.
Look, this is David's mark.
That's very cautious of him.
That's how you survive. Let's look for another mark.
You can see our characters are wearing their body armor now. It's David's mark. Ah, still got us. I love these goofy little reptiles. I'd so much rather put up with them than the grasses. I think I mentioned that already. Alright. There's a rock blocking the path, different from the other rocks. It's a calcareous rock. You can destroy it with the chain mine. And thankfully, we have the chain mine, so we don't have to run back to get it. We're going to be using the chain mine not just for fighting the Inostrancevia, but we're going to be using it to blow up obstacles like that. Like this. Oh, can't carry anymore. Well, there we go. It's our first encounter with our new buddy. These guys are tough. Even with unlimited ammo, they take a lot of shots to put down. So that's why you really want to flip them onto their backs and shoot them that way. Now, it's sort of like how when we... Whoa. Sort of like how we went to the third energy facility and the mosasaurs would just come out of the ground. Not out of the ground, but out of holes in the wall. These guys will come out of the holes in the ground. Almost got me. Well, that one did get me. Even the solid cannon isn't doing a lot of damage in this thing. Is that where we want to go? I think that's a way out, but there was another path. So we're going to look down that way. Now, people who are a lot more careful and a lot quicker than I can probably get through this stage, racking up a, well, not this stage, but this area, racking up a lot of points. Yeah, look, 7,200, even though I still got whacked around a lot. So we could go this way and deal with this guy. Or we could blast our way through this hole. And I think that puts us right at the end where we want to be. There's Dave's mark telling us we're going the right way. Later, guys. Alright, so once again we have a choice. Do we go left or do we go right? Now, David's mark is on the right, so we probably want to go that way. But, for all our trouble, we just get a healing item. Alright, we're free. So we're going to take advantage of our save point, as we always do. Now I think coming up we have a mini game, but I'll have to see. There we go, we have enough money for the anti-tank rifle, or we have enough money for the rocket launcher. Well, rocket launcher is a powerful weapon, but so is the anti-tank rifle, so we're going to grab that for the time. Again, I should have read it for you, sorry about that. The other goodies. Well, since we're going to equip the anti-tank rifle, I'll read it for you right here. Penetrates through almost anything. The recoil is tremendous, so you'll have to stop and fire. And it's honestly one of the best weapons you can use in the game. It packs tremendous power and can put down almost any enemy in a shot or two.
Regina. Go, Regina! Head towards that control tower! I'll cover you! This must be their nest! I can't handle this by myself! Use that signal bullet! I'll blast a big one to the place you point to!
Right!
You got the signal bullet. Get through this area with the help of your partner covering you. By using the signal bullet armed as your sub-weapon, you'll be able to receive cover from your partner. Well, you know what? I said I would show you guys the heavy machine gun. Let's just do it right now. In this minigame, you're going to try to get through the outsource nest with Dylan using a cannon to cover fire. Now, we can use the signal flare to get him to fire at a particular area. This can kill Allosaurus, and this will also blow away stuff that's in our way and running the progress. And that's what we're really going to use it for more than anything. Thankfully, it doesn't hurt us. Now the Allosaurs are not invincible, they're just freaking out. if I'm likely to die anywhere, it's here. Enough playing around with the machine gun, and I'll blow them up with rockets. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe they are invincible. I could have sworn you could kill them.
Nice backup! Your turn!
Okay, you better have good aim.
Alright, Dylan's turn. Dylan, have you got the anti-tank rifle? You do now. Yep, these guys are clearly invincible. But all in all, this isn't too long. It's kind of dangerous. I have to admit that I'm wrong. They're not invincible, they're just super tough. And I am just scared. But we're just about done.
That was close. Your turn now.
Run, Regina, run!
Good job. Let's go.
I'm not gonna need
Okay,
this
all
anymore.
done with that. But I think there's another mini-game or two that we're going to play before we get to Edward City. Oh, another Dino file. Triceratops. Meaning three-horned face. Length 8.5 meters. Height 3 meters. Observation record. They are herbivores, and they can be found in the outskirts of the city and the fields. They protect the herd's eggs in herds. They are social dinosaurs. They are very gentle in nature, and they will not become vicious unless forced to, such as stepping on their eggs. A half a year ago, their attack on the city was unstoppable. A section of the city was completely destroyed. They seem to remember who harmed them. Ever since then, some of our soldiers had to pay their lives for it. Combat notes. If you dare fight them, you have already lost the fight. An angry Triceratops is unstoppable. The only thing that will stop it is an even more angry Triceratops. All we can do against them is use heavy firearms and aim for their nose and get it far away as possible. Since they have priority for their social lives, they will not come after you if you leave their territory. All you can do is run. And since we're done with that area, we're going to save again. Do not believe we have enough points to get the rocket launcher. And there are no new goodies either. Now Regina's going to be hanging out with us for a little while now. And I believe if we get attacked by dinosaurs, she'll help out.
Regina, look. Over here.
Oh,
It's horrible.
that's a problem.
Who would have done this?
Dylan! Over here!
Here's our next mini game. We gotta shoot down Triceratops. Suppress the Triceratops attack using the rifle. Now, we can't kill this Triceratops. We only knock it away with our shots. Now, thankfully, it's just one for the time being. Eventually, a second one's going to show up. This is another area that can put you down pretty quick. I don't think you can heal either. Let's see. Nope. Not one yet. There it is. Oh, both of them. They are beating on me. I'm not getting game over here. Getting intense. Need the next hit to do us. Ah, they got me. No, we won't use a resurrection pack. There's game over. Okay, we're back. Let's see if I can do it this time. Oh, we're off to a good start. Now, if this ends up taking too long, I will of course trim it all out. I'm not going to make you guys sit here and watch me do this over and over again. Does the second Triceratops show up at this point? Yeah, there he is. Can't help but think we're doing it a little bit better this time around. I don't know if that's true, but I like to believe it. Really? Alright, it would indeed appear that third time was a charm.
Too close for comfort.
Yeah, no kidding, Regina.
Driving. Hey, Regina, in front! Watch out!
No!
Looks like we're gonna have to jump!
These people were the only ones left. There aren't any survivors now.
So we failed. How could we let everyone die?
Look, we still have the mission to retrieve the data on third energy research.
Dude, even if we get the data, how do we get back to our time? The activator for the gate has been destroyed, right?
That's why we need that data. If we study it, we might be able to build another gate to go back.
Fine. Let's split up and search the town for the data.
David? Let's go.
Okay.
Alright, we've got control of Dylan back, and the minigames are over. What I'm going to do is try to find a safe point for us. I think that is just about enough for today. locked. To unlock it, you need the living quarters key. So we haven't looked around anymore. It's a real powerful weapon, but it's a little on the slow side. But even with how slow it can be, it's still better off. Uh-oh. It's still a better choice for most enemies than the other weapons he has. Come on, get up, bud. There's something under the dead body. You have found a new Dino file. Oviraptor. I forgot the file was out here. I thought I left it behind. Meaning egg robber. Length 2.5 meters. Height 1.3 meters. Observation records. Ever since coming to this world, we've encountered many different dinosaurs. But this is the first one we thought we could handle easily. But we soon learned that we were sadly mistaken. They are equipped with two arsenals. One is their sharp beak, the other is their poison. The name Egg Robber was originally given based on a misconception, but it turns out they can use their beaks to crack the hard shells of eggs, and to protect themselves they have this acidic poison. They are well equipped in both offense and defense. Combat notes. You shouldn't stop moving when you fight them. Some will spit poison, some will jump kick you. You have a better chance of surviving if you continue to move around and attack. Their small size makes them a pain. They scamper and attack in groups. They really get on your nerves. To counter them, a weapon you can blaze away with. It should do the job. Okay. Right now, I'm on these Triceratops. They're fast, they're annoying, and they tend to put themselves in spots why I love it. Alright, you want to go into Robson's store and get away from these creatures. Horrible monsters. Ah, there we go. That music means save point. So let's save our game. And the next time we are together, we will go exploring Edward City. Thank you for watching. See you in the next episode.